What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from Dawson Speak TV and D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the videos on this channel. Much love to those who support this channel by donating. I appreciate it. All that information is in the description box underneath the video. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now let's get into this topic. Alright, thanks for clicking on the video. Now, this video is for educational purposes, and as I approach this topic with respect, I want you all to please be respectful in my comment section. Thanks. Now, before I get into this story, I want to say that Dawson Speaks TV does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, religion, gender expression, age, national origin, disability, marital status, sexual orientation, military status, or political affiliation. Now, these stories are from all over, but before I get into the main story, let's do some gospel music news. Now, Kirk Franklin is a gospel music icon. He's one of a few gospel artists that's mainstream. Kirk has been nominated 32 times for Grammy Awards, and out of those 32 nominations, he has won 20 Grammy Awards. Wow, that's amazing, man. Kirk Franklin has made millions, and I do mean millions in the gospel music industry. However, when it comes to his dancing on stage, some people say that he's too worldly. Oh, man. Now, I've talked about Kirk before on this show and his style of dressing and how many people think that he needs to wear clothes that are age appropriate. Some of the saints in the church have said there's no reason for men to wear tight pants like that. Now, some of his fans are saying that Kirk's dancing on stage is more secular than it is sanctified, meaning he ain't dancing for the Lord. Some individuals who've attended his concerts have said, "We came to see Kirk, not Chris Brown." Now look, in my opinion, Kirk Franklin is extremely extra when it comes to his dance moves for someone that's singing gospel music or contemporary gospel. Trust me, I understand being on stage and being a performer and being hyped by the crowd and wanting to put on a good show. But when you're singing gospel or contemporary gospel music, you're not supposed to be gyrating and twerking on stage. And for those who say, well, Dawson, he's not twerking in this video. Well, he did twerk on one of the Clark sisters, and here's a picture of that. Now, Kirk Franklin is one of a few gospel artists that I've seen that actually dances like a hip-hop or an R&B star on stage. Also, Ty Trippett and his team, they jump around and move on stage a lot. Oh, and let's not forget B. Slade, the artist formerly known as Tone. How in the world can we forget B. Slade? Now, B. Slade has been known to give us Janet Jackson dance moves, such as this performance he did at the Love Center Ministries over in Oakland, California a few years ago. You all, B. Slade danced around that pulpit over there at the Love Center as if he was in a Broadway production. Now, some people like this type of dancing at gospel concerts, while others say that some of these gospel artists are doing too much and they need to bring it down a notch. But you know what? I want to know what you all think about these gospel artists and their dancing on stage. Get down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And also let me say congratulations to Kirk Franklin because his album Father's Day is nominated for Best Gospel Album at next year's 67th Annual Grammy Awards. So good luck, Kirk. Now let's move on to the final story. Now, this story comes out of Indiana, South Bend, Indiana. Pastor Jeffrey Carter is the senior spiritual leader at Apostolic House of Deliverance. You heard me right, Apostolic House of Deliverance. Pastor Jeffrey Carter is a father, a son, and was a role model to many in the community. Pastor Jeffrey Carter was born and raised in South Bend and has always exhibited a love for preaching, teaching, and for music. But little did he know in the years to come that he would be composing his own arrangements to some of the most famous spirituals, hymns, and musical theater compositions. He has received numerous awards for outstanding leadership and performance in music. Pastor Carter is a gifted man with many talents. He also was the recruitment coordinator at the University of Notre Dame. Everything in Pastor Jeffrey Carter's life appeared to be going great. Well, that was until this happened. A mother in the church who was having housing issues allowed her son, who's 17, to stay with Pastor Carter. Now, allegedly, according to the victim, on the morning of Halloween of 2024, you all, this is a recent story, not something from 35 or 40 years ago. Now, according to the victim, he woke up and saw Pastor Carter standing over him and he saw a flash from a camera. According to the victim, Pastor Carter was adjusting his clothing and trying to hide his phone. Later that day, the alleged victim was able to get Pastor Carter's phone and he was able to go through it and he saw images of himself. He contacted officers and then he handed the phone over to officers as evidence. A search warrant was executed on Pastor Carter's home and more pictures and videos of the victim were reportedly discovered in Pastor Carter's phone from the bathroom. The video was consistent with the victim's allegations from the morning of Halloween 2024. Officers also found a fake smoke detector and a hidden camera in the home. Now, allegedly, but y'all can read the court documents and the police reports for y'all self. When officers confronted Pastor Jeffrey Carter about this, Pastor Carter admitted to putting cameras in the bathroom and recording the victim. He also admitted to recording himself standing over the individual while he was sleeping, doing the unthinkable. Well, Dawson, what was he doing? What's the unthinkable? Look, I'm going to leave the news clip in the description box below this video. So after you all finish hearing me talk, you can go down there and the news people will tell you exactly what the pastor was doing. Now, my question is this for Pastor Carter. What were you going to do with those videos? Were you going to put them on Twitter, on OnlyFans? What were you planning to do with that? Because, sir, when I look at your resume and compare that to these allegations, Pastor, something ain't right. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now, Pastor Carter is a popular pastor in the South Bend, Indiana area, so I think it's only fitting that we hear a word from Pastor Carter. As a matter of fact, I think it's apropos. So I'm going to let you all watch this video and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. And you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back. All right, y'all, let's go in. Now, in that clip, we heard Pastor Carter talk about power. And it's sad, sir, because the power you preached about is apparently something you don't possess. Where was the power, self-control that you should have utilized in order to help you avoid acting out like this? Allegedly. Pastor Carter, you know what time it is, and so do the people who know you and those who will read this story. So let's not act naive. I don't want to hear the pastor is struggling. Oh, he made a mistake. No. When you look up this story and you read it for yourself, you will see this was planned out. He just got caught. Let me say this. There are some really good men and women in ministry. There are. But everyone is not called to be a leader in the Lord's church. So what? You're charismatic. So what? You can hoop. So what? You're a good teacher. You speak well. You have a couple of degrees. That doesn't mean you're called to be a religious leader. Hell, start a podcast. Do a TED Talk. Come down here on YouTube and be a commentator. We have room, plenty of room. Yes, we do. Though millions have come, there's still room for one. Yes, there's room on YouTube for you. Just a piece of advice. When you get here, focus on your content. Because when you have content, you don't have time for confusion. Amen? Amen and amen again. Now look, I'm off of this. I hope the victim gets the counseling and the help that he and his mother needs. I pray that his mother gets help with the housing situation. And as for Pastor Carter, he did have a court appearance this week, December 2nd, 2024, and his trial is set for March 17th, 2025, and I hope in this situation, justice is served. You all, go look this story up for yourself. Please, just don't take my word for it. Fact check me. Just because I have the mic, it doesn't mean I'm always right. Now, I put the link of the story in the description box below. You all can go down there, and the news people, they go further into details about this case. Now I'm really done. You all get down in the comments section. Let me know what you think about these topics. Please thumbs up the video. Share the video with family and friends. Thank you for those who support this channel and say, Brother Dawson, you bless me so much. I'm going to bless you back. I appreciate the blessings. Yes, I do. All right. And I love y'all for that. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself and each other. And remember, protect your energy. Peace.